That way it feels like you're working toward a goal and everything instead of just, oh, hey, another loot box. Probably something useless. And then you finally get something awesome and you forget about it because it was just like, oh, it was another loot crate. You know, I forgot I even had this skin because it's not like it's something you actually worked for or anything. You just kind of, or invested in. It's just like something that you just randomly got. I'm like, okay, this is cool. Why do I have this? It's also, loot crates I think are a lot better in games where there's just sheer tons, like, ridiculous amount. Like, I think even League of Legends would do better with a loot crate type system just because they have so much content, and it's just ridiculously overwhelming to even try to decide what you want at sometimes, especially like considering how many different characters a lot of people might play, you know, and all that kind of stuff. But when you've got a game like Overwatch where there's just really not that much, I mean, you know, you've got maybe a handful of items for each character, and you know, there's only like 20 something characters, you know, and it's like, okay, well, I guess the main thing is, as long if loot crates are an option, but not the main way that you get things. I guess that's the main thing to me. I'm not opposed to having loot crates, it's just that I want to be able to have control over what I get. I don't want to have to rely on loot crates. We went a little far down there. Yeah, that's another thing I'm really looking forward to this game over like something like Overwatch, is it's really hard in Overwatch, just like it is in League, you know, it's really hard to actually get really good practice because you're always having to rely on teammates, you know, and if you just want to play random, you don't want to, you know, have to organize a team or anything, then you like, you know, you got to play with random people, or if you're not as good as your friends and you want to get better, or, you know, whatever, like, there's no way to really practice because there's no good 1v1 mode. League definitely has some modes now, from what I've heard, that are much better for 1v1 and stuff like that, and more people are interested in them, and they're more similar maybe in some ways.
Player 2
Of course, a lot of the characters are designed around support and stuff, which you can never practice in 1v1 anyway. Games that are only team focused, it's really hard for me to just jump in and get training.